Welcome back to Irithyll Valley. This is the bridge where we helped Cirrus. And we've got an item waiting for us. Oh, that's freaky looking. He's reaching upward. It definitely makes it stand out a bit, doesn't it? And it's the Mirrah set with Creighton's steel mask. That's noteworthy. Formal attire of the Honorable Knights of Mirrah, featuring their heraldry, a stag set against a blue field. Oddly, it was a dishonorable deserter who wore this attire most religiously. Oh, the irony of the situation. Where is his helm? Attire of Creighton the Wanderer, a notorious deserter who fled an order of Mirrah Knights. Despite the masks being a symbol of criminals sentenced to death, Creighton never removed it. So he was supposed to be dead. Let's take a look at this real quick, now that we know what this is. So that is Anor Londo. It's interesting. It's mostly obscured by the fog, so you probably wouldn't be able to make out what it is, but you can, now that you know what to look for, you can see that over there is, like, you can see that central sort of round glowing part that's lit up in the middle of it right there. Like, that's one of those circular platforms you can stand on. Over there to the right of that is more of the main staircase that leads to the top of it. There's a few buttresses and stuff like that to hint at the idea that, like, those are the places you'd see things like the archers. And then over here is Yorkshire's tower, and that's the Church of Yorkshire, and that's her tower she's standing at the top of. It's interesting to be able to make those things out from here. I genuinely don't know that. I don't even know if that's a 3D model, to be honest, or at least I don't know if it's the 3D model from here. It's a little hard to make out. But it's interesting to try to look at it from down here now that we know what we're looking at. It's probably... oh yeah, the tower is 3D. I'm genuinely unsure about the actual Anor Londo location. That might be a 2D sort of thing that sort of play off the idea. Because you have to go all the way through Sullivan's building to even get it within line of sight of that. And now we're at the Profane capital. I believe I've done... yeah, I met Siegward. I met, Siegward, damn it. Siegward, right? Yeah, it's Siegward right now. I always mix them up now, it's a problem. That's what happens when you give them the same names. I already met him in the, in the previous location, with his Estus soup and everything. So he should be good to go. Here we go. That'll add some exploration time to this zone, though, because this zone's pretty easy to get through for the sake of just playing through it. The hard part for me is finding all those keys again and figuring out where I left off with those. There we go. It's shocking how effective of a tool Farron Flash Sword is for completely changing the context of what it generally feels like to play as a spellcaster in this game. I see you guys. Got myself some Titanite. Is there a guy over here? I hear rattling. There he is. Think you're being all sneaky, huh? Alrighty then. I saw an item up here. I'll try to grab every item I can see, just because I don't have the giant perfect mental map of the entire game yet. So I don't know which ones might be +1 rings. We'll keep an eye out. It'll probably be closer to the end of the playthrough when I have I'll probably have a dedicated episode where I try to go back and pick up every single +1 ring, because I'll have to, like, checklist it out. Be like, alright, this is the exact ones I have, and here's the ones that I haven't found yet, and we'll figure out exactly which ones I'm missing. It's hard to say. There's no item back here, right? Yeah, it's just Alva. Hey, Alva. Don't mind me. Just chillaxing. Woohoo! Woohoo! A little bit of personal space, huh? Got him. Oh, wow. You guys hear that sound? I could be mistaken, but I think that the sound of me hitting Alva was actually like a full-on, like, thunk. Like that deep sound you get for doing extra damage. Usually you have to stagger somebody for it. I wonder if they added that sound to counterattacks. I don't know. Maybe I just hit him perfectly during a certain moment that makes him vulnerable. Either way, can't use any of the shortcuts right now because we don't have keys. We'll see how this goes. I might get invaded a lot around here. Guess who forgot about those? I did. Alright. Say hello to my ears, nightmare game. Alright, so this will be interesting. So now I have more tools with which to fight these horrible things that destroy my health bar, depending on their resistances. But they unfortunately still can do their effect. So I don't... Does their fog not do anything? I think their fog doesn't do anything. I'm curious what their fog does, because I think that their health reduction is actually a line of sight thing. As far as I can tell. Oh, one-hit kill. That's going to be helpful. Okay, cool. That's very helpful for getting through these guys without losing my health along the way. Someone walking around? Oh, those are the slime. Those are the leeches downstairs. How did I fall? How am I falling for things I didn't fall for last time? It's the confidence, isn't it? It's the part where I think I'm safe. Holy sh! That actually made me jump. I wonder if I have the game louder. No, I don't think so. Kind of wondered if I had the game louder than normal, because that genuinely made me jump. Alright. Well, if I get invaded now... Oh! If I get invaded now, they'll have slightly more trouble finding out where I am. Is that a fog monster nearby? No? I don't think so. Deal with the leech problem. At this point, the torch is just a permanent part of my equipment. It's just useful just often enough. Hey, buddy. Come and get me. Oh, it does open. I thought that was one of the ones where you had to unlock the ability to open it. Whoop! Friendly folks around here. There we go. Alright. Took some damage there, but we're good. Great magic shield. Did he always drop that? I think he always dropped that. I think I already had that. I don't know about there being any New Game Plus spells in this game. Aside from being... Sunlight Spear is kind of a New Game Plus spell in that you can only get it by beating the final boss and using his soul. But aside from that, I don't think there's New Game Plus spells in this game. There's got to be a... Yeah, there's one of you guys. What the fuck direction did that... Ah, he got me from here. Alright. I was completely baffled by the direction that spell went in, though. Alright, you can't hurt me. You've already obliterated my health bar, so there's nowhere else to go from here. Is there a guy hiding here? Yeah, there is. Gotta be careful about that, because he would actually kill me if he got me. Careful. I'm trying to get through here in one life. But my chances have been reduced a little bit by that waste of... That waste of an Estus. In fact, I think it's exceedingly unlikely I'll get through here in one life, specifically because of the way that they drain your health bar. There's a lot of opportunity for that to go wrong for me. Oh. There we go. Fading soul is mine. Can't believe I let the guy push me off. I'm hesitant to heal right now, even though I'm like half down. This is the type of situation where I'd like to heal usually, but there's just a risk ongoing that I might get my health bar obliterated again, which would make it pointless to heal along the way. That's a ghost man. I'm happy I can one-shot them at least. And you're the door. This is the secret door that helped you skip through a lot of this area pretty quickly. And I only ever... Oh, shit. Oh no. Well, there goes my health bar. No escaping that at that point. How do you aim this fucking spell? Ah. Damn it. Alright, there. Ah! I technically didn't lose health, I guess. But yeah, trying to free aim is incredibly frustrating. I genuinely don't know what direction some of those spells were trying to go in. Because I had one spell in particular, like when I shot that one cage at the beginning last time when I first lost all my health, it shot like downwards at an angle. I'm like, what? I was like angling my camera upwards intentionally. I was like, oh, I'm gonna overshoot her vertically probably, and that's probably a problem. And then I somehow overshot them downwards. Maybe that was the spell homing in on a skeleton because of their homing attacks. That makes it extra questionable. It would definitely be handy to have a reticle you could just use, but that's not how they want to handle it. So, is there one over here? This is where the weird stabby monsters are. Just keeping an eye out for exactly that. Oh, did not mean to use that at all. Whoops. Hey, buddy. Well, that was not as satisfying as I was hoping. What is she doing? Oh, cool, it pierced the chain. So the piercing effect happens on things like that, too. Probably gonna get attacked by stabby monster now. I've got an iron. Fear me. Your clothes are gonna be wrinkle-free, and you're just gonna be so taken aback you won't be able to fight back. Oh! All these limited corners and these surprises along the way. Huh? They're getting really growly, aren't they? Bunch of growly dudes. Alright. Hey, buddy. You have a nice time. Don't see any reason to attack him still. He just kind of exists there. No surprises? Cool. Shortcuts opened. That is the single least impactful shortcut in the game, probably. Congrats on your shortcut. You don't have to walk through that one little hallway in a corner. Got a jailbreaker key. That's not a shortcut. It might open that window. I'm not sure. Might as well check. By the time I got that, by the time I got this door in the first place, I had already... At this point, I might as well heal my health, I guess, because I'm on the verge of actually getting killed by normal attacks. By the time I got that, found out about this, I didn't know. Oh, so you can just skip right ahead then. Ta-da! So now I've got a shortcut if I want to leave this area immediately. But I might as well keep going a little bit. Take the normal route at least once. But now that door's open. By the time I found out about that shortcut, I had every key, so I didn't really have to know which one it was. But now I know. The key that's right here on the top floor takes you through there, which makes it actually a pretty fast route. If you want to skip what else is around here. Which is reasonable. In fact, it's valuable, because if you're going on foot, it gives you the ability to skip this shitty room, which has all of the health bar destroyers in one space. So, unlike the previous shortcut that has questionable usefulness, that shortcut lets you not deal with these guys, who are going to cause you nothing but strife. Alright, here's the question. Can I do it? Let's find out. Center screen. Nailed it! Didn't know how the hitbox was going to play out there, and center screen's always just a guess. Unless I put a dot on my monitor. Which is more tempting. It's definitely tempting sometimes, but dear lord, I don't want to deal with that distraction all the time, thinking that there's something on my monitor when I'm, like, browsing websites. You'd maybe do, like, a screen overlay, like a clear plastic, but then that would still be... That's probably no way to play video games. No more of you, please. Alright. It's funny, you go through this place and you're finally like, oh, I've escaped that hell. And then later on you find out that the real shitty part is you get the full frontal version of the nuns. You get the shitty basement where there's like 12 of them in one spot and you're like, no, you can't be serious. Like, I think when you get to that zone, I think your best option is just to run past those nuns and just grab the bonfire behind them and then play backwards through the level to come back and go from there. I know you're over here.
I know what you did last summer.
Not gonna... Oh, hello. You blew your surprise. You're supposed to wait for me to come by and then you stabbed me. Ah. He's always the most exciting thing about running through this zone, because you have to juke to the right real quick to avoid the incoming attack. He's there to get you. I moitered you. He wasn't even really guarding anything. That was totally pointless. I'm just a monster. An absolute monster. How could I live with myself? That's the ring. I want to say... Sage's ring? No, that's in the basement. It's probably the bellowing dragon crest ring. I'm still wearing a flame... stone plate ring. I don't remember when I put that on, honestly. There's so many other things I could put on. I have so many options, honestly. What will I do? Oh my goodness, I guess I'll do a Scholar Ring. Yeah, I have both Sorcery Rings on, increase spellcasting. Sorcery will increase my damage, why not? There might be a better ring. But, don't really want to go through them right now. Profane Capital, right there! We barely started this area, and you can already see Yhorm's location way down there. Right off the bat. I wonder if I can take him down with pure spellcasting. We'll have to find out how much damage my attacks do to him in particular. Because he's got so much health that some options of fighting him just kind of feel unfeasible. I guess if you play as a melee character, you might be able to bring a bunch of repair powders around. I just feel like your weapon would actually break before he dies with that much health. In many cases. But in my case, there's a much more real risk of, hey, you have limited mana, and when you run out of mana, you can't do spells at all. So I gotta worry about the issue of just how much I can accomplish with the FP I have available to me. Ah, well that was a waste. Crystals. Alright, excuse me. Little crowding my space a little bit. I suppose right now I don't completely fill out my FP when I heal, so I could put on the FP, the increased FP recovery ring, and that'd probably help a bit. Alright, I'm about to get ambushed from a whole bunch of guys. Howdy, folks. Don't mind me, just gonna end you. Piercing strike. There we go. I'm a little low on bullets, so you guys are gonna have to share. Ow, dick. There we go. I'm Deadpooling it up pretty hard right now. I could just sword them to death and save my mana. That's the smart thing to do. But how often have I done the smart thing? There's actually just enough enemies around here that using my shitty mana efficiencies is actually becoming a problem. Oh wow, they die really fast. Yep. It's funny because a lot of my my weaker spells are only equipped specifically to avoid overspending my mana. I don't think I went this way last time. I think I took the stairs originally. So this is how I got on this little lip up here, which means you can actually skip. Oh, this is the only way to skip past the giant entirely. Well, there's multiple ways, but you can fall down through that chute and just go straight through. You can take this path to sneak behind him, or you can take the other path to. Well, there's paths, is what I'm getting at. I'm curious how much damage he takes to spells. Let's wake him up real quick. There we go. Fuck your general direction! Uh-oh. Is he going... He went back to sleep. Does he not understand that he's under attack right now? What? Ata! This is odd. Maybe he's not programmed to attack this direction. Look at all those rats! I don't think I realized just how many were jammed in there originally. Alright, let's take these guys out first. Ow. I'm gonna approach from this direction. I'm gonna want them out of the way so they don't sneak up behind me. Aha! Booty poke! Booty, booty, booty. There we go. And he's down. Oh, he hit the cage. Look at the physics going on there. Bye, friend. Don't mind me, I'm just a monster. Hey! I can see that guy from here. That's interesting. When I got there before, that character was invisible. I was trying to... That was the difficulty, is I had to fight an invisible one, and I couldn't see at all, but for some reason I can see them from here. So I guess the invisibility thing just doesn't apply from here. Let's just run you into a corner. Oh, don't you start missing on me. There we go. I was gonna get real pissy in a second. Soul of a champion. Now there's a big one. Can I even open this from the side? I can. Okay, it's just a door. It doesn't matter what side you're on. Sometimes a door is just a door, as it turns out. But you just don't expect it in a Souls game. Alright, we're clear. So I'm about to make my way into the next area. I'm gonna say the smartest thing to do is what I was saying earlier, which is, especially since I'm running low on supplies, I'm just going to want to run for that bonfire, and then we can go backwards through this zone to do all this stuff, because there's the basilisk room as a hazard. The rats are a little bit of a hazard. Oh, hey, guys. And the room full of nuns is its own hazard, of course. So just running for the next bonfire makes the most sense at this point, I would say. Because I know where it is! And then if I die, I don't have to go through that entire first area again. Oh, shit. Guess who forgot that this door has to open manually? Although apparently it doesn't matter. Bye! Are those rats still chasing me? They are. I'll save you in a moment, witch lady, but I got things to do. Oh my god, the rats are still chasing me. Oh, you are persistent, aren't you? Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no, they really keep chasing you. Oh no! I flubbed my roll and got hit, and I'm dead. I did not account for that. Shit! That defeats the entire purpose of what I was trying to do.